first thing you need to know is the difference between a gestation crate and a gestation pen. A gestation crate is a small pen that houses only one individual cell. A gestation pen is a large pen that houses 4 to 6 cells at one time. A gestation crate is a small 2 foot by 7 foot pen housing one cell. It does not allow her to turn around or have any natural movement. It kind of confines her. It's easier to monitor an individual cell in this crate. However, society thinks it's animal cruelty and inhumane to house swine in this crate due to it does affect her natural movement. A gestation pen is a large 10 foot by 10 foot, or it can be a larger pen that houses up to 4 to 6 cells at one time. It allows the cells to move around freely and naturally, allowing them to lay down, stretch out, move around. However, it's hard to monitor one individual cell at a time due to there is a large area and so many pigs in this one area. Why switch from gestation crate to gestation pens? Many animal activist groups such as PETA believe it to be inhumane. It affects the cow's natural and free movement. So many have protested against swine producers to get their attention. In the top, I have a picture of a protest going on showing a large pig in a small pen. That is showing that the pens are too small for the pigs and that they're getting bruised up and they're filthy, and that's how they interpret it. In the bottom corner, I show that a pregnant woman in protest to go vegetarian for the swine, showing that she's pregnant and in a gestation crate and how she's confined and it's not natural for her. Who's switching? Many swine producers have made the switch. However, many do not want to make the switch from gestation crates to gestation pens due to the cost. They don't understand why they're having to take gestation crates out and put pens in, because it will cost them more money to do this and to redo everything in their barns for the pigs. However, one company is making the switch. They're called Smithfield, and they are in the process of making the switch. They plan on having all of their gestation crates removed and replaced by gestation pens, and this should all be finished by 2017. Injuries with gestation crates. There are some injuries to the sow when being housed in a crate, but not many. The main injuries are such as body sores, because they lay for a long time on one side or the other because they are restricted. Another is joint problems, because they can either stand up or they can lay down, so they can stand for long periods of time, which this causes joint problems because they weigh so much and are confined. This can also affect performance rate. It can lower it. They also can pick up nasty behaviors due to boredom, such as the pig on the bottom. She's showing that she's bored, so she's chewing on the bar. And this can just be a nasty habit. This can damage teeth, can cause her to not gain as much as she's needing to, and overall just cause major problems. Injuries that come with gestation pens. However, with the gestation pens, not many activists see what the gestation pens can cause when a whole bunch of cells are put together. they are prone for injury. They're going to fight. They're going to just be animals and be territorial, and which causes damage to the outer skin, which is cost on the producer because they have to doctor the pigs for the injuries. There was an article I found that was written in 2007. There was a 2.5 average body score increase on skin lesions with the gestation pins versus only a 0.6 average increase on gestation crates. So being housed together is more prone for injury than for them being housed alone. Injuries with gestation pins. Sows are going to fight when put in a group. They're going to fight for dominancy, for food, territorial. That's just in their nature. Sows also will mount each other due to cycling, which this can cause injury to one another because they're constantly on top of each other. They can scrape each other with their feet. They can bruise the back. It just causes injury. And with the gestation crate, this was never an issue. Monitoring sows in a gestation crate. When using a gestation crate, it was very easy to monitor an individual sow, being able to monitor her health, her food intake, making sure she's getting all the nutrients she needed. Also, it was easier to monitor whether she was cycling, but one of the main reasons was due to illnesses. It costs less to doctor one sow when she becomes sick, and it's easier for you to notice it right off the bat, her being alone in a pen and you seeing her every day. However, monitoring sows in a gestation pen is harder because you have so many in a pen. It's hard to pinpoint one sow that's sick in the group. Also, if one pig is sick in the group, it costs more to doctor 4 to 6 pigs versus only doctoring one pig. And most likely, some in the pen or all in the pen will get sick because they are sharing the same area, they are drinking out of the same water, they're eating out of the same trough, they're urinating and feasting in the same area. It's just more prone for them to get sick altogether than if they were in a gestation crate alone. Cycling also is an issue with the gestation pen. Sometimes sows don't come back and cycle. It takes them longer. However, it has been beneficial that sometimes sows come back faster and cycle more quickly in a gestation pen versus a crate due to the interaction. Which one's better? It's hard to decide which is better because each has a pros and cons. The best thing is the safety and health of the animal. However, people will never be happy with the decisions some companies make for their swine production. I hope you found this video helpful and you learned something new. Thank you.